From Wes Bentley viewing him as a childhood hero, to Moses Brings Plenty having a lot of respect for his co-star, here's everything the cast of Yellowstone really thinks about Kevin Costner. And who better to start off with than his adopted son? Yep, I'm talking about Wes Bentley. Now, Wes knows that good things don't last forever, so when rumors about Kevin walking away from the show made headlines, Bentley talked in an interview about how he's been thinking about it since season 1. He explained how such things are always a possibility when it comes to TV, and that the characters are always ready to die. I mean, if John Dutton does indeed end up meeting his maker, it's likely going to be because of Jamie Dutton. The two of them have been at it for quite some time now, especially in season 5. Plus, Jamie has proven from time to time that he's not afraid to leave his blood-related family. But that's not all Wes had to share. During his interview with Entertainment Weekly, Bentley said that the drama is over nothing, and that the rumors about whether the hit show will continue or not are above his pay grade. But Wes did say that people involved in the show are working things out, so let's not lose all hope, folks. The actor has never been shy to talk about how he loves working with Costner, so much so that he considers him one of his childhood heroes. But Wes isn't the only one who can't help but sing praises of Kevin. Kelly Riley has been doing it for years. It looks like this father-daughter duo are just as close off-screen as they are on-screen, which, to be honest, fans absolutely love. During an interview with Looper, Kelly was asked about her experience working with Costner, and believe me guys, she just couldn't speak highly enough about working with the Hollywood vet. Riley went on to say how Kevin's one of the nicest and most generous actors she's worked with. She then talked about how the two of them get on really well on the set, and even have this real fun relationship. Isn't that just the sweetest, guys? Kelly continued on to say that she really respects Costner as an actor, and that she could watch him work all day. Same girl, same. She stated that watching Kevin perform on camera has allowed her to indirectly grow as an actor herself. On top of all of that, while speaking to Good Morning America, Riley spoke about how she and Kevin take care of each other. I mean, she's just pretty much confirmed what we all knew from the start, folks. And even though the actress who plays Beth Dutton in the show has been pretty hush-hush about the rumored conflict, you can make a wild guess about who she supports in all of this. Not only that, do you guys know what Luke Grimes has said about Kevin? While speaking to Monsters and Critics in 2020, Luke was asked about what he thought of Costner and what the Hollywood vet had taught him about acting. Well, Grimes definitely didn't hold back. He explained that it's his co-star's passion for his work that he absolutely adores. Costner's youngest son on the show talked about how he could see that even after spending so many years in the industry, Kevin was still very curious about his roles. What's more is that Cole Hauser, who plays Rip Wheeler in the show, said in an interview that his TV father-in-law taught him how to be a gentleman, and that's why he looks up to him. Some fans even believe that Kevin's character should take over once John dies. But that's enough about what the cast has said. Let's talk about Kevin's surprising departure from the show, or more specifically, the reason behind it. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard about the rumors that Kevin plans to leave Yellowstone. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but turns out it's true, guys. At least according to ET Online and Deadline. And it's all because of the alleged feud between Kevin and the show's creator, Taylor Sheridan. From on-set egos to filming schedules, they've been fighting over everything for months. And it looks like both of them have had enough of each other now. It's even rumored that Kevin won't make a return in the show until he's happy with the way Taylor decides to write him off. But that's not all. According to multiple sources, Kevin is also pretty happy to walk away because of his schedule for Horizon, the film he's starring in and directing. According to multiple sources, the final nail in the coffin came when Costner requested to spend only a week shooting all of the remaining 6 episodes. Now, this might seem a bit selfish to some fans, but honestly, guys, it's his passion project. Why wouldn't he put all this time and energy into it, right? On the other hand, I'll admit it's pretty painful to imagine Yellowstone without John Dutton in it, especially when he's the reason it's gotten so popular in the first place. No doubt, Yellowstone has made a name for itself, but it's Kevin Costner's presence in it that has made the show reach unbelievable heights. Ever since its premiere back in 2018, Yellowstone has become a sensation. Even Drake is a fan of it, people. That's like the ultimate goal. The series has quite literally helped to launch the Western comeback in Hollywood. The show has everything a Western set drama should have, from cowboys and Native Americans to horses and even gunfights. You'll find every single Western feature in it. But what sets it apart from all the others is the fact that Yellowstone has adapted a more modern approach. Another detail that has pulled fans into the show is its impressive plot. Yellowstone truly shows how fragile the human experience can be, something people relate to big time. Make no mistake, the Western series takes place in modern America, but at its core, it's truly Shakespearean. If you look at it, the plot is just about a king losing his grip on his kingdom, and how his children are all trying to maintain his place, but at the same time trying to snatch it away as well. The dynamics between the Dutton family are something everyone can relate to. Plus, by its third season, it was one of the most watched shows in America. If you guys don't realize, that's quite an achievement. There's just something about how the show portrays the West that the audience can't help but fall in love with. Believe me, once you guys start watching the show, you won't be able to stop. But I know what all of you are wondering right now. How is the show going to be impacted after Costner leaves? Well, I won't lie, but it definitely won't feel like the same, guys. Still, there are a lot of storylines left to explore. I mean, Beth and Rip are ready and waiting. With Rip having so much knowledge of the land and cattle, it only makes sense for him to run the ranch. And you guys know that this will allow Beth to focus on turning a profit. Plus, with her father out of the way, she could finally deal with Jamie however she likes. Which is bad news for him, but honestly, really good news for fans, who's been waiting for a very long time to see an unhinged Beth on the show. And there have been so many spin-off announcements. One of them even had Matthew McConaughey starring as a lead. What's more is that Kevin's departure won't even affect the show that badly. It's the Writers Guild of America's strike that will. If you guys don't know, the writers are fighting for better pay among other benefits. And from the looks of it, folks, it doesn't seem like the strike is ending anytime soon. Still, until we get any confirmation about the exit from the parties involved, it's safe to say that Dutton is ready to hang his hat. So my advice to you would be to grab some tissues and play your sad songs playlist. But wait till you hear about what Moses Brings Plenty had to say. If fans thought they were the only people confused about Kevin's departure, well, it looks like the co-stars don't know much either. Case in point, Moses at the Paley Fest. Let me give you guys a rundown of what happened. The lead cast of the show, including Taylor, were supposed to make a planned appearance at Paley Fest. And guess what happened, people? Yep, none of the main cast showed up, including Taylor. To no one's surprise, the press started asking questions from the co-stars who did show up about Kevin's rumored departure from the show. That's when Moses stepped up and told them how he honestly had no answers and that he's always tried to stay in his own lane. But the actor did say that he had a lot of respect for Kevin and who he is and what he does. The appearance was just straight up a big mess, especially when you realize fans didn't even learn about this no-show until they took their seats. For now, it seems that Kevin's leaving is not a matter of if anymore, but when. So, from Moses Brings Plenty having a lot of respect for his co-star to Wes Bentley viewing him as a childhood hero, that was what the cast of Yellowstone really thought about Kevin Costner.